I noticed you've been sulking.
Dude, not now. Honestly.
Well, I just want to say, if you want to go through it, I'm willing to talk to you.
I'm really not in the mood right now.
Okay.
Honestly.
So I'm in the studio here most of the day. So if you wanna talk, just come get me.
All right. All right.
So what is it that's been going on?
Well, this kid, this freshman, well, the board decided that he should have one of the primary slots, and it was kind of put out to like a general vote, but because like I've been noticing that they bring in newer kids every time. That there was kind of like a little bit of there was a sway towards him because his shows, he's very popular on campus. He has very many friends, and because now he's gotten this interview with Howard Stern, yeah, everyone thinks that he's some amazing guy. But he's honestly his shows are really poor quality. Are really poor quality. I've heard stories about them going and like drinking and smoking in there and like having parties, and it's kind of like a wild, crazy, fun time playing music. But it's really not good, and it's really not helping the radio station, because we're competing with so many other stations that people know. And you have these kids that are just goofing off completely, and sometimes, like, I've heard stories of that. His sound is cut off, the production quality is terrible. Like, they have no idea what they're just like. Oh, and now they're winging it on the spot. They have no set plan, and there are people here that have come in for 3-4 years now. That have stuck through like the crappy 6 a.m. time slots just to get these really nice spots, all to be thrown away by some kids who don't appreciate it. They really don't appreciate it.
Okay, I want to catch up. This is a lot. So they made some decisions about who gets to be in what time slot.
Yeah.
And you're saying that the guy who got the slot got some notoriety because he got an interview with Howard Stern.
No, I think he got an internship, something like that. Something Howard Stern.
So we don't even know what
they just throw out his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and you're saying that you feel that maybe the decision was based on whether or not the new blood that's coming into the studio, whether they like him, like his popularity contest.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
And you're feeling that some of the folks like yourself who've put in your dues, struggled with difficult time slots, stuck it out. You're feeling like some of them are getting pushed aside.
Yeah. Well, because when you're younger, you have to go through those crappy time slots because there is a seniority.
Okay. And you're feeling like your seniority is not being respected.
Oh, not at all. Are you kidding me?
And then the show that they're putting together itself, you're saying it seems like production values are dropping. Like they're missing cues, sound is cutting out.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And little like itty bitty things that, I don't know, to go into detail. But yeah, it's just generally not a good show. I don't know what they're doing every time they do it. They go in. They just, yeah.
No playlists?
Very little playlists, very little songs. It's them just talking to each other and hanging out. And it's just like, why would anyone want to hear that?
So you're concerned that with all the choices that people on campus have for their media outlet, that if the show is not good enough, that they're just not going to tune in?
We'll lose listeners. Are you kidding me? We barely get people on campus to listen. How are we going to get people outside of campus? Which, like, I know we're like a small college, we don't have a big bandwidth, but still, just the idea of people listening to us, that's why I do this. Just the idea that I'm playing something that would make someone else happy, it makes me really happy. And these kids, they just do it just because it's something cool.
So it's cool, and you feel like they're eroding the audience that you work to build up.
Yeah, it's not about the music. It's not about, they're not doing it for the right reasons.
So I want to try to get a sense. I mean, you said a lot, and I want to try to get a sense for what you want to work on today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So you want to talk about time slots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about, like, the decision-making process for how those time slots?
Oh, for sure.
Is that right?
Sure, yeah.
So how do we, how it's decided? Because right now it was a vote or something? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was a pool. Well, not kind of. It was a general vote. I don't know. It's kind of complicated to explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you want to talk about the process for how time slots are divided up?
For sure.
You want to talk about the show formats? Like
Yes.
the balance between music and talk?
Yes. Yeah. And what people do, what these younger people do specifically in their shows.
Okay. And you want to talk about like guests in the studio, like other people, like when they're inviting?
Oh
folks in?
yeah. Oh, you mean like unofficial guests?
Yeah.
Like for
Like when their
guests.
friends show
yeah,
up.
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know
Oh,
what
for
I'm talking
sure.
about?
Oh,
And
yeah.
other studio policies,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You had concerns about alcohol and smoking
Yeah.
in the studio?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm concerned. Well, just when they leave, the studio is okay, is left okay, like nothing's broken or.
So like the condition.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when you come
that's
on-
very important. Not only for me, but for everybody.
Okay, so how you treat the studio. You want
Yeah.
to talk about, I don't know, like studio maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you want to talk about your audience. You want to talk about audience retention and the Sazians, that kind of stuff?
Yes. Not so much. That's not like a secondary thing. Not so
Okay.
much. Yeah.
But that's in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
All right. You gave me a lot, so I want to try to dial it in. Give me a starting place. What do we want to work on to start with?
Nice. I want to talk about their show.
Okay.
I really want to talk about their show.
Okay, so we're working on their show.
Yeah.
So what about their show? What am I working on?
Well, just the fact that, the quality of it, the fact that they bring in these people that are technically not supposed to be in there, the fact that they have kind of parties, the fact that they have,
So you don't like the guests.
Yeah.
You don't like the fact that they're really not part of the staff.
yes.
Okay. So what? You're feeling what?
I'm pissed. I'm really pissed. I'm really
No,
angry.
I get that. I get that you're angry and pissed. I'm asking for, like, what are you feeling? When you think about the
Oh.
show and the time slot situation, you're feeling what?
I don't know. I'm pissed. I don't know. I don't know how else. I don't know. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I'm embarrassed. I'm
Tell me
embarrassed.
about that.
I'm embarrassed for them, but I'm also embarrassed about the show. I'm embarrassed about the image that we're trying to reach out there, and I'm embarrassed about the fact that they don't take it seriously. And
So when you feel like they're being casual about
Yeah.
the way they're treating the format, when you hear that on the airwaves, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Oh my god, yeah. And I hear it with other people that say, "Oh, have you like they poke fun at how bad it is." It's very hard to hear and very embarrassing for me because I really care about it.
So I want to get a sense for what needs you're trying to meet with the show. I get
Yeah.
it's not meeting your needs, right?
Yeah.
The way it's
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I want to get a sense for you. What needs are you trying to meet when it comes to the show? A need for what?
I have what I have a need.
Yeah.
I have a need for it to be professional. First of all,
Okay.
I have a need for them to be prepared, to have some
Prepared.
sort of format, to
Okay.
stick to some sort of theme, to manage the people that they bring. If they bring people, to know all the technical stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that's just the basics, I guess.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for you that's basics, but what you're talking about for needs are a need for them to be professional, for them
Yeah.
to be prepared,
Yeah.
for them to manage their guests,
Yeah.
for them to respect the format.
Yeah.
Is that's
Yeah.
that's the voice versus music formula?
Yes.
Okay, like,
That's
tell me
it.
about that.
Well, so there's different balances. So like, well, also, so you can there's a difference between talking for too much or playing music for too much. It's nice to mix it up once in a while to have a nice balance between the two. And they do not have that right now. They just talk and talk and talk about random things as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about it. You want it to be tight. You want it to be organized. You want
Yeah.
it to be professional.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's their needs?
I don't know, to goof off, to have a party. I don't know.
So for you, okay. So I get that your reaction is it feels like they're just going for fun. If they
Yeah.
were sitting in the chair and I was asking about their needs for the show, what would
Yeah.
they say? They would say they have a need for what?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess they're modeling, the idea of, Howard Stern, you enjoy the radio show while you're doing it, which is not to say that I don't enjoy the radio show, but yeah, just in that sense, you're having fun while doing the show, I guess.
So it's about being spontaneous and
Yeah,
like that
I
you
guess.
can feel that the cast
I guess that's what
enjoys
they're-
it while they're working.
I guess what they're trying to go for. I guess if they were in here, I assume that that's what they were trying
Okay,
to say.
so fun, entertainment, spontaneous.
Yeah.
And that you can feel the fun of the cast.
Yeah.
All right, so if I understand you correctly, we need to, if we're going to find an answer for the show that's going to work for everybody,
Yeah.
it's got to meet your needs for professionalism.
Yeah.
And what you said that to mean is that they're going to be organized.
Yes.
They're going to respect the balance between music and voices, so you maintain the audience.
Yeah.
They're gonna manage their guests.
Yeah.
They're gonna respect the equipment.
It better.
Okay. And you said that you felt that their needs was about having the image of the show be fun and spontaneous. Like the cast is
Yeah.
enjoying themselves
Yeah.
while producing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the question is, how can we create the show in a way that'll meet your needs for those professional standards and the needs that they have for it to be fun, entertaining, and spontaneous?
So you're saying that what we're trying to do is we're trying to find a place where it's professional for me and spontaneous for them?
Well, that's the idea, that we're going to try to meet everybody's needs. Your ideas around professionalism,
Yeah.
and then their needs for it to be fun and spontaneous. So how can you do that?
We could grow up, first of all.
Okay, so you can wait for them to grow up.
Yeah.
What else can you do?
I could talk to the supervisor, tell them all the stupid stuff they're doing.
Okay, so you're talking about like getting them turned in for their behaviors?
Yeah, turned in is a strong word. Yeah, I mean, just tell them what's going on.
Okay, so you can work with the supervisor of the studio. What else can
Yeah.
you do?
I don't know, talking to them. I don't know, going up.
I mean, I'm not trying to feed you. But
No, I know. I'm honest. No, I'm
So you're saying maybe start a
maybe
conversation?
going. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, what
Yeah.
else?
I don't know. Like I guess I could go to their. I'd be willing to go into their studio and kind of give them a talk. To get involved to see what they're trying to do, what their process is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe spend time in their process and understand what they're doing. What else?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess in that vein, to kind of just go to make sure that they know what they're doing, to know that they're like, that they know all the technical know-how. Also for the rest of us, so nothing gets broken as well.
So
But they're
support.
also-
So you could go in to provide some of the technical support that you're concerned about.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if they were willing, I could produce their show. If that could totally be, I would be down to help them. I'd be down to help them out if provided that they don't go crazy. It's like to help produce their show, to see what they're actually trying to do and try to see if I can help them out.
So it sounds like you're centering in around supporting them to be spontaneous. You're gonna help them be professional.
Yeah.
So that they can be spontaneous.
Yeah. That'd be
Is
cool.
there
That'd
something
be very nice.
else, or is that?
No. I think I think that's something that I would be very, very open to. Yeah.